It's time for laughs, it's time for fun, it's time to learn for everyone at Nana's Cooking Craft Corner.
Hello and welcome back to Nana's Cooking Craft Corner. In this video, I am going to show you how to make this delicious lasagna. My family really like it and I hope you do too. So let's get started. Alright, so I got this 9 by 11 inch pan and I'm going to use a little bit of cooking spray because I don't want the bottom lasagna noodles to stick. They don't normally, but just in case. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you is I pre-softened the noodles and put it in cold water just to make it easy to show you for a video. So see, they're all nicely soft. Like I put them on for a couple of minutes, put boiling water. There's about roughly 15 noodles in here. I made it soft and pliable. So we're gonna go like this and put them down. All right, this made it way easier to do this ahead. Now, I'm gonna try to say the ingredients, but I will list the ingredients down below under show more later on. Okay, so I'm gonna go do this. So I used about 4 noodles here. Now I allowed more because they were smaller at the time, but this looks good. And I'm going to take my hamburger solution. So again, I'm going to repeat this, but you have the noodles. I put boiling water. I put the noodles into them until they soft. Then I put them right away in a cold water. And now I can work with it nice and cold and when I want to do it when I'm ready. The next is the spaghetti sauce. Now I'm going to show you what I used in the thing. I used a jar of ragu, a can of mushrooms. Okay. Alright, so we'll start off by, I ground in about 2 pounds of hamburger. And then I rinsed it and drained it under hot water to get the extra fat out of here. And then I put a jar of ragu, or any sauce you like. And then I opened a can, drained it, and put a can of mushrooms in it. So right now it has the sauce, hamburgers, mushrooms in here. And I'm going to split the difference because there's going to be about 3 levels. So we're going to take this, okay, and I'm going to take half the mixture, okay, and just make sure it gets all over the place. Just using about half, if you can see how much I have. I did in the pan. I try to do everything with less dishes, so I kind of did everything in this pan. I fried the hamburger. Then I drained it under hot water, put it back in here out of the jar of tomato sauce like I showed you, the ragu or whatever kind you like. Added a can of mushrooms, pretty simple. All right, and then we are going to add the cheeses. I like using 3 cheeses. Okay, I'm going to start off with half a container. And it says, I'm trying to read it with my glasses here, but this size container of cottage cheese, and I'm going to use half in here. Spread it all in the mixture. Now, I like my lasagna better than a bought one because it's got more meat, it's got more cheese. There, that's about half. Then we're going to spread this all over here, and I'll need it again in a minute as I do the 3rd level. Let's make sure everybody gets hamburger, cheese, all over, nicely spread. Alright, then, I'm going to, this is mozzarella cheese, and I put a lot. Again, I'm going to put the measurements down below, but I use a lot. I love my lasagna nice and cheesy. Okay, I'll give you measurements though, but I use between 3 and 4 cups of this, like a lot of. Okay, so now the next stage is I'm going to put this in, and I'm going to go the opposite way. I'm going to start this end. It's going to look really nice. It tastes delicious, this lasagna, and it should look really nice. Now, I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I like lasagna better the second day. I mean, I like it the first day, but the second day it holds together, and it's so delicious. So this could last a few days. It's so good. So good. And if you did this in tin foil, you can put it in the freezer, like one of those tin pans. You go in the freezer. So now I'm going to take the second half, and let's put this all over the place here. There we go. Thank you. And I'll put this all the way down. Okay. Now you could have put a little bit of sauce, the plain sauce on the bottom. I sprayed it, but sometimes I put a little bit of just the liquid spaghetti sauce on the bottom and then put it down so it doesn't stick to the bottom. So now I'm going to use the second part of the cottage cheese. Okay, put some over here. Mix all of it together so everybody gets this cheese. And I happen to love cheese, cottage cheese, all kinds of cheeses. But if you do not like cottage cheese, then I would use another substitute cheese if you want. Now I forgot, I would also put, I didn't put it on the other level because I don't have that much left, but I would put a lot of this as Parmesan cheese. I should have did it on the other level, but really doesn't matter. It's going to go through the whole thing anyways when you eat it together. So you shake it on both levels, or one, depends on what you like for taste. And I top it off, believe it or not, with good old tomato ketchup. That is what I like doing. Now I'm going to get some tin foil, and I'm going to cover this up with tin foil. Now, you don't have to use your hands, but I'm just going to do that. I already washed my hands anyways, which I do for every video. Make sure they're all nice and clean. And spread this up. Now, this has got high in acid, so I'm going to tell you, it might bubble up and just keep an eye on it because of the acid. It likes eating tin foil, but if you have, this is what I do. I go like this. Wipe my hands up. There we go. Get this all nice and clean. Now, we're at this point. So I'm going to tuck it in so I can grab the handle. All nice and tucked in, and I am ready to shove this in a preheated oven at 350. All you're doing, everything is cooked. You're only reheating it. So I don't know how fast your oven cooks, but I'm going to put this in at 350 preheated for probably 45 minutes to an hour. Okay, and I'll get back to you and show you what it looks like. So I put this in the oven at 350. It took about 45 minutes, and then I turned up the oven to about 400 for about 15 minutes to get it dried out and toast it up a little bit. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. And for now, see you later soon. Take care. Bye.